Hello, Huskies back again with more San Jose Sharks GM Mode Adventures Mode commentary. Last video we finished up year 2, and we are in the playoffs. We won the division, I think? Pretty sure. Fairly certain. Yeah, we won the division, 104 points. We got matched up with the 7th seed, the Winnipeg Jets, right there, the 7th seed, yep. Winnipeg Jets, 40 wins. 2.6 goals per game, 2.5 against, so they're pretty even. What are we? 243, so 2.9 and 2.3. So our offense is better and our defense is better. Power play is better. Penalty kill is much better. They're good at home though, which kind of plays into it for us. We are a better away team than we are at home, but they might be able to take one away from us in San Jose, which is something I'm not looking forward to. But at the same time, Winnipeg brings in a very, very young, inexperienced playoff team, whereas we have Thornton, Burns, Pavelski, Couture, Sedin, Marlowe, Vlasic. We have an experienced roster that just won a Stanley Cup. They're pretty much the same build as us, though. They don't have that massive point getter. They only had one 20-goal scorer. I mean, they had 4 19-goal scorers. They have Patrick Sharp, so they've gotten and Mike Camilleri. All right, so they're a little more. They're a little more experienced than I thought they'd be. Patrick Sharp was a -13 though. Patrick Laine scares me, but at the same time, he only scored 19 goals. And goaltending for them, I think, is still an issue. I edited Hellebuck to a medium starter to see if he gets anything. And Comrie's a medium starter as well, so they split time. It'll be interesting to see who we get in net. I'm assuming it'll be Comrie though. Yeah, this team really doesn't scare me, man. They have some veteran presence and some offense, but their defense, I mean, Morrissey and Tyler Myers had a good year, but Sherratt, Medvedev, Trouba was a -5, Enstrom was even, Bufflin was -7. So it'll be interesting to see if they can keep us off the scoreboard. I think we can keep them off the scoreboard. But it will be interesting to see. So we're gonna go ahead and just jump into it, man. I'm ready to go. We're going for back-to-back cups to start the season. Start the GM mode. Let's see what we can get here. Alright, 0-0, 14 and 12 in shots. Could be better, could be worse. Ooh, Dustin Bufflin gets on the board. Come on, Martin Jones. Nice, Celera getting it back. Power play, ooh. Nice, Sedin with the power play goal. Sedin with 2 power play goals. Very nice. That's what I'm talking about, though. It was a struggle throughout the first 2. It was an even game, but the third period, Winnipeg has a lot of power forwards and two-way forwards, defensive defensemen, so guys that take penalties, and we just dominated the third period. We scored 3 goals. We outshot them 17-6. We had 40 shots on the game, and the special teams won it. That's how a team with poise wins games, is you fight even if you have to, and then you just blow them away in the third. See if we can make a statement and sweep the Jets. Come on. Big first game here. Alright, Kyle Quincy and Joe Pavelski on the board. Nice. Another 2, Hurdle and Burns. Alright, we're looking good. Like I said, they were a good road team and a not so great home team, so if we can go up 2-0 in San Jose and possibly go back to Winnipeg with kind of their spirits broken. Oh, Dustin Bufflin. 4-1 though? 4-1. Alright, so we're up 2-0 going to Winnipeg. Like I said, they're not the greatest home team, so if we can jump on them here, we should be in business. Alright, LA's up 2-0. Alright, here we go. Wow, my AHL team won the conference. Alright, here we go. We're in Winnipeg. The whiteout's probably rolling. Let's go. Alright, 1-1. Camilleri gets one. Marlowe ties it late, though. That's good. Good answer. Nice. Ryan Spooner. Mid-season acquisition, I think. Start of the year acquisition? I don't remember when I traded for him. I did it last video, so I think it was mid-season. Oh, power play. I think we needed one then. We've given up goals late in the third period in both games so far, so I wouldn't be surprised if they tie this one up. Oh, are we gonna survive it? Oh, we do. Nice. 2-1 victory. Alright, 3-0 lead. I mean, I think the comment was beat the Jets in 5 that I saw. See if we can do even better. Martin Jones has been solid. We've been scoring goals when they score. Ooh, 3-0. Alright, so we gotta dig ourselves out of a hole here. I think we can do it, though. Alright, there we go. Chip away. Pavelski gets 1. Pavelski gets 2. It's 3-2. Again, that poise might come into play here. We're outplaying him. Comrie's standing on his head in the third period here, though. Come on. Somebody... Oh, we took a late penalty. Yeah, that'll ice it. Alright, so we lost a game. That's okay. We'll go back to win it in the Shark Tank. I'm not worried about it. Play next game. Alright, let's go. Game 5. Let's put them away and get on to what looks like to be the Kings. Alright, 0-0. 12-5 in shots, though. Alright, 2-1. Marlowe and Sedin both on the board. Line A finally gets on the board in the playoffs. Outshooting him big time, though. Nice. Couture gets another one. 3-1. That might be game. We're not giving up any shots in this period. Well, there's one. I think that's game, boys. That is game, set, match, series, victory, number 5 so far. 4-1 over the Winnipeg Jets. And I'm going to assume that we get the LA Kings in round 2. Oh, the Ducks staying alive. Blues beat the Predators. Hawks force game 7, so do the Ducks. Are we gonna see the Ducks? No, we do see the Kings. The Hawks come back from a 3-1 deficit. Alright, so let's go. And did that say our AHL team lost? What was their record during the regular season? How did they lose 3-1? 42, 22, and 4. That's something I didn't look at. That's how my AHL team did. Sorry, I know this is kind of a sidebar, but 67 and 68, 64 and 68. Alright, so my 2 big guys had good seasons, so they should be ready to go next year. How did I have a goalie down here? I don't, right? Yeah, no. Aaron Dell had a very good year, though. Alright, so that's encouraging to see Godolphin and Meyer outscoring my NHL players in less games. At least, by comparison. Oop, I wanted to say it that screen because I wanted to see the Sharks who... Not the Sharks, I'm the Sharks. Wanted to see the Kings. Let's have a look at LA. I'm assuming they're going to be like us because they don't have that big name guy either. Los Angeles. 61, 56, 54. Yeah, they've got a couple more big name scorers, but for the most part, they're depth team, play good two-way hockey. Only a couple minuses on the board. The defense looks a little rough. Oh, Derek Forbort, Braden McNabb. Actually, their defense looks pretty good. Then, of course, Donovan Quick back there in net. 93 overall. 95. Ooh, Alex Martinez is hurt, though. So that means Matt Green's going to have to... Oh, somebody's going to have to play that hasn't played all year, so... It'll be interesting to see who played. But their defense is pretty good, aside from Matt Green. We'll go look at playoff stats real quick and see who led us in goal scoring and whatnot. So we had Thornton with 5 and 5, Pavelski had 5, Sedin and Pavelski both had 3, and Marlowe had 2. Nice. Then for LA, Kopitar had 7 and 7, Doughty had 6 and 6. Who do they have playing defense? They don't have anybody. They have 5 defensemen and a forward playing. So they don't have the cap space to call anybody up. So I wonder who's playing defense for him. Oh, probably Victor Stahlberg. It's either Victor Stahlberg or Nick Shore. Well, Nick Shore is hurt, so it's probably Victor Stahlberg who's playing defense. We should be able to exploit that. Maybe that's why they almost blew the series, because they lost Martinez. Alright, either way, let's go. Series 2. Let's see if we can get another one. Jonathan Quick is the only thing I'm concerned about with this team. And we already get 2 on him. Kyle Quincy with his second of the postseason. Nice. Taylor Pearson gets one. It's alright. Ooh, Pearson gets another one. Alright, 2-2 going into the third. Now these are both 2 very playoff experienced teams. We have a 5-on-3. We don't score on this power play. What? Look at that. We had a power play for 7 minutes. Really thought we'd get him there. Nice, Marlowe. Good late period goal. 35-22 in shots. Again, we're just dominating the games. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so 1-0. I said that. I think that forward playing defense really gonna hurt the Kings. Alright, another 2 goals in the first period. Mirko Mueller, Joe Pavelski, nice. Oh, they get 2 in the second though. The Kings aren't going away. We got a ton of shots though. We're just gonna run quick out of the building just from fatigue. We had 30 shots for 2 periods. Kind of come down a bit here in the third. Oh, Matt Green. See, I insult the guy and he scores a fucking goal. I think that'll be 1-1 in the series here. Oh, power play late. Yep, 1-1. All right, that's okay. I got no problems with that. Go ahead and get into LA 1-1. See if we can take game 3. The Hawks up 2-0 on St. Louis. Big first period. We've scored 2 in each period. Alright, they get 2 that time. Alright, that's not encouraging. Alright, they get 3. I think they've got our number here. 5-1 going into the third. Power play? Nothing. LA is a very good defensive team, so if they get a lead, they're probably not going to lose it. Alright, Daniel Sedin gets one. Nice. A little late, but nice to see we're on the board. Yeah. 5-2. Alright, so we're down 2-1. I think this is the first time we're down in a series, this GM mode. We need a bounce back here in game 4. Even it up at 2-2. Come on. Alright, 0-0. Outshot him, 15-11. It's okay. Nice. Daniel Sedin again. Probably a tip-in or a breakaway. 36 shots for 2 periods. We are just lighting the Kings up. Jonathan Quick is stealing this series for them right now. That was the one guy I said I was scared of. And the only guy I was scared of is Jonathan Quick. Because early in GM modes, man, he's almost unbeatable. But granted, we had 36 shots for 2 periods. We only had 8 in the third period, but we won 1-0. Martin Jones matching Jonathan Quick with a 30-save shutout. So I like to see. So 2-2, head back to San Jose. Need this one. This is a big game right here. Every series so far is even, aside from Montreal. We're going up 3-1 on Columbus. Alright, another first period start. Come on. Alright, Tyler Toffoli gets on the board. Come on, we got to answer here. Alright, we get 1. Hurdle gets 1, but 10. Oh, Trevor Lewis from the bad angle. Both of them were bad angle goals. Sorry, it's the 1-goal game. Power play? Nothing. Pretty comfortable in 1-goal games with the San Jose team because I think we have the necessary assets to tie games, but not if we don't score on power plays. We've given up a 1 shot this period, 2 shots. Nice, Pavelski ties it late. See, like I said, I'm confident in 1-goal games with this team. Now, overtime, I'm a little more concerned about because Jonathan Quick is pretty clearly on his game, and Tyler Toffoli wins it. Damn. All right, 3-2 Kings. Game 6 in LA. This is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a tough one. We need a good start. That's not a good start. That's Kyle Clifford scoring a goal. Alright, 1-0 after 2. We're down 24-10 in shots. Come on, boys. We need... This is not the game to let our offense disappear. 28-15. Come on, power play goal? Power play goal? Nothing. Power play goal? Nothing. Oh! Did we just tie it? I hit start to intervene so we could watch it, but we just tie it. Nice, Thornton with the tying goal. And off to overtime we go. I'm already at 15 minutes. I'm just gonna play it out to the sim. If we get to the second overtime, I'll watch it. Ah, Jeff Carter wins it. Damn it. Well, there goes our playoff run this year, boys. Out 4-2 to the Los Angeles Kings. Probably the only team in the playoffs that I was scared of, besides maybe the Chicago Blackhawks. Just in terms of pure playoff skills and defensive aspects. Well, this might be, depending on retirements, this might be our time for a rebuild. Might break it all down and start anew. Kind of what I've done in Edmonton. The only issue is, unlike Edmonton, Montreal Canadiens win the cup. I don't have the luxury of the first year's draft to kind of get me those players I need. So rebuilding through the draft is going to be tough. But I want to see the retired players and kind of see where we go from here. Joe Thornton and Daniel Sedin both retired. So that's pretty rough. So my first line center and my second line winger both retired. Not ideal. I'm not going to make any moves at the draft. I'm just going to do the draft. If I make any moves, it'll be once I see what I'm working with in terms of my season, my upcoming season. But I think my team is good enough to do one more run because I still have Pavelski, Marlowe, Couture. Team's good enough for one more run before I break it all down. Unless we suck. If we suck, I'll sell during the season, but I'll let the season depict how we go about this rebuild. But yeah, sucks that we lost, but let me know if you think I should kind of go one more year trying to win and kind of use that as like my team's performance during the regular season to see if I should tear it all down or if I should make one more run. I kind of want to make another run because this one was rather disappointing, but like I said, let me know. As always, remember to leave a like if you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on Saturday